love normalizing that relationships that can be friendships afterwards. But man, that's a heads up I'd want to have, Troy.
Yeah, maybe before you're cuddling on the couch as more than just oh, by the way.
Okay, so let's talk to Troy, who ghosted after the second date. And usually the third date is the date.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Troy...
No, what are you saying?
It's the sex date, okay, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So Troy, all right, let's talk about this girl, Janet, who blocked you. So tell us what happened.
Well, I think what happened is we had a conversation, and I told her I didn't want to have kids. And this was like right after, her sister just had a baby, and she just told me about this, and we got into this discussion, and I think that has something to do with it.
So why did you call us then?
True.
I mean, I think that's the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds responsible.
Well, I mean, I don't understand why she would block me over something like that, though.
The
yeah,
blocking
that's
is
fair.
weird,
It sounds like, because there's nothing wrong with telling someone what you want in your future, what you're looking for in life. If you don't want to have kids, that's fine.
Yeah, and you know what?
Is it blockable?
You haven't. I mean, maybe it is if you're 3 or 4 months in and you've committed some emotion to this person.
Sure.
But a couple dates in, it's like, oh well, this could just be a fling then, or something like that.
Nobody has a toothbrush at the other's place at this point.
The blocking is harsh. The blocking is very harsh.
So explain this date quickly, because it was at your house, right?
Yeah. We went. I invited her over to my place, and we've been on a couple of dates. And so for the third date, I was like, "All right, let me take a shot here in the dark." And getting close to Halloween, and we both had talked about how we both like scary movies.
Okay.
So I invited her over. Why don't we watch a scary movie on Netflix or something?
Oh, Taylor's all this time.
She was cool. And by the way, we watched. In the Tall Grass on Netflix. By the way,
how is that?
Don't watch it. Don't watch it.
It's
Don't
bad?
recommend. It's not good.
Okay.
Damn, I love a good scary movie. Okay, so we'll avoid that one. And so then what happened? How does the kids' conversation come up during this?
Ebert over here.
Well, it was during the movie, we had this argument. I don't want to say argument. It was a short disagreement about kids. And she was just saying that she wants
That's an
kids.
argument.
And I sort of laughed about it.
Oh.
And it didn't go over well.
Yeah, okay, so I want to back my train up, because earlier I said, if as long as you communicate how you feel, but if you're laughing at somebody for what they want, that's probably not the best move.
Right, probably not. But I mean, it was just it was just real quick. It was a quick disagreement. And we just sort of moved on.
Okay.
That's fair.
Troy, it's the third date. Did you guys have sex? Did you hook up?
No, we didn't. I mean, we made out a little bit, and we were cuddling on the couch, but no, we didn't.
That's
have
an
sex.
important
After the
detail.
movie was
They
over,
made out
she
and they
left.
cuddled. So
Okay, because this is you guys did this after you had the soft disagreement / fight.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
That's weird.
then that is weird.
Yeah. And then
Now
she
I
blocked
understand.
you.
I'm again, if she didn't touch you after after the laughing at kids comment, I would be like, Troy, what are we doing on the phone here?
Yeah, probably why,
Okay,
honey.
so
Now I understand why you would call a radio station. That makes sense.
Yeah.
let's call her next.
Janet speaking.
Janet, it's Adam Wylde, TJ, and Jax from 99.9 Virgin Radio. Good morning.
Hi. Good morning.
Hey.
What's happening?
Not much.
We understand that you and this guy Troy went out, and then all of a sudden you kind of ghosted him. And not only that, you went past ghosted, you blocked him.
Yeah.
You gotta block them to let them know they've been ghosted. That's how you do it.
Oh.
The game.
Oh, I thought you just passive-aggressively didn't respond.
like her.
Yeah. She
I
means
like this.
business.
Okay, so what's the deal? With Troy, do you like Troy?
I mean, he's cute. He's like a dreamboat, but he's just too weird, So we went out last Friday and everything, but he lives with his ex, and he failed to mention that part until we were mid-date. So I went over to his place. We're chilling on the couch, whatever, and he just nonchalantly goes, "Oh, hey, my roommate's home. No big deal, whatever."
Yeah.
And then is drops the bomb of, "Oh, and by the way, we dated for 5 years."
Ooh, that's a tough look.
So now she gets home. We're in the middle of snuggling on the couch, watching a movie, and every 30 minutes she comes into the kitchen "Oh, I forgot this," and not just that, in a bra and some little tiny shorts,
Yeah.
and she's running around the house. "Oh, I gotta get something. Sorry to bug you," just all passive aggressive, weird. And I mean, it was so uncomfortable. That was no warning and just so uncomfortable.
But you kept cuddling?
I mean, yeah, it was just weird, though.
That's
Okay.
we're in the
Hang
middle
on.
of a pandemic.
Let me explain.
Okay, so
Can I
Janet,
explain?
Okay.
Troy's been listening the whole time. Troy would like to
Great.
explain it appears. Please, Troy, continue.
Okay, all right, let me explain. Yes, it's true. I do live with my ex, but we bought the condo together, and when our relationship ended, we both decided to remain friends and live as roommates and keep our place because it's a really, really great place, and we own it 50-50 together.
Okay.
And neither of us wanted to move, so I think that that's perfectly reasonable.
I think that's fair. I mean, I
think
would have
not-
brought it up earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like not mentioning it is weird. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like listen, love normalizing
Yeah.
that relationships
Yep.
that can be friendships afterwards. But man,
Yeah.
that's a heads up I'd want to have, Troy.
Yeah, maybe before you're cuddling on the couch as more than just oh, by the way.
Yeah.
I also was going to say, we're stuck in the middle of a pandemic. Maybe you guys are just living with each other situationally, but it sounds like you have a game plan for that. It also, though, doesn't sound like she's very comfortable with you having guests over yet, and it sounds like a murky situation, my friend.
No, well, we've talked about it, and we're both fine with it.
Is
She
she?
sounds super
Is
cool
she
about
okay
it. You're
with
right.
it?
Okay, Janet.
I don't know.
Janet.
I don't know about that.
What's not important here is what Troy thinks about Troy's living situation.
Yeah.
It's sort of more important what you think about
Yeah.
Troy's situation because you'd be the one having to go over there. So, question is, you guys have been on 3 dates. If we were to purchase you a fourth, whatever that looks like,
A new condo.
Sans girlfriend.
and Sans apartment, frankly,
Yeah.
would you want to do it?
Troy's a great guy, and I'll unblock him and everything. But unless he decides to move out with his ex, it's not happening.
True, that's
right
fair.
now. So, until then, I'm kind of done with the situation.
Okay. Well, you know what? I think in that situation, I think you know what, Janet, we've kept you long enough. We appreciate your time. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, honey.
Thanks,
And
Janet.
we're gonna connect with Troy after this. But thank you for your time and for being so honest with us first thing in the morning.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right,
Sure.
take care.
Mm-hmm.
Troy, she's now no longer
Yeah.
on the phone. Number one, I want you to tell me quickly how you feel. Number two, I think we need to talk.
Well, I guess I'm unblocked, so that's a positive out of the whole situation. I wanted to have a next date with her because I felt like we connected. But at least I know why I was blocked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just have one question, okay?
Sure.
Are you sure that this living arrangement you're in is conducive to you moving on?
I can see, yes, I can, but I can see how on the outside how it looks. I understand that, but it's really not like everybody makes a bigger deal out of it than it is.
Right.
Okay. Well, that's fair. I think the lesson we kind of learned here today then is if you're comfortable with it and if your ex-girlfriend says she's comfortable with it, maybe this is a conversation you need to be having with your dates a little bit sooner
Yeah.
than when they're in the home.
Yeah.
But when's the right time to bring that up?
Well, that's the thing is with a tough conversation, there never is a right time.
Yeah.
There's always
Yeah.
going to be a
Pretty
reason
quickly,
not
though.
to talk about it, but I really think you
Yeah.
should talk about it a little bit sooner than when they're there.
He's wearing glasses and dropping knowledge today. TJ O'Halloran.
Number one, they're called spectacles.
Okay,
Number two, yes.
Yeah, just make sure that this is a sustainable plan. And it's okay to always check in with yourself.
Also, the
but
right
that's
answer to that,
honesty.
Troy, is first date.
Yeah.
First date, you
Yeah.
tell them. First date.
Maybe second.
No, first.